Afternoon, Christian woman, just in between meetings, and just wanted to stop by to share something. Young girl that I'm mentoring, young lady actually, I'm mentoring, mentioned to me, she's in her dating season and she has specific goals. She's dating with the intention to get married. And so she's running through some of the strategy steps we're working on, keeping God as a central focus. And she was sharing some of the text messages and some of the conversations she's having with the person. The person's sort of gushing over her, saying, "You're beautiful, you're amazing, you're wonderful," all these wonderful things. Words, right? Words are nice. Validation is nice. There's nothing wrong with that. But when one gets caught up with just the external validations and you're not drawing internal validation from yourself under God, then some folks can get caught up in idealizing and idolizing that person because that person is feeding them. They're telling them what they want to hear. And it doesn't mean that it wasn't true, what the person was saying. But because she's working with me and being mentored for me, she mentored with me, she didn't let that be the central focus. The central focus is to remain anchored in her values and her goals. And now this young man said that he's also interested in marriage. He also has the same values and he wants to take it slow as they're getting to know each other. And I said, that sounds wonderful. Continue getting to know him, processing some things, some areas that you value. You're talking about the future. You're talking about, what life would look like, in marriage, family, etc. They're discussing everyday stuff, their interests, where they like to travel, what kind of music they like to listen to, all that good stuff, right? And then somewhere in all that, the young man says, "So, you could come over to my house since you want to visit this certain location the next day. This certain location is close to my residence. You could spend the night." And she politely declined and said, "Well, that is not my focus, is to share a bed with someone who's not my husband." Now, again, everyone's different. Everyone's on a different walk. So this is not a judgment for people who would be open to that. But it's just a quick reminder. So she turned him down and he changed. His personality changed. He became cold, short. Which is a blessing. That's a gift. So this is why time is your friend and standing anchored in your values as a friend. As I said, I work with women and I work with men. So the same thing, if a man values that he's looking for someone and he doesn't want to be intimate and he doesn't want to be close with a woman in that way, and that is something that is precious and important to him, keep this as a reminder to stay steadfast, because although some people can play the long game, it doesn't take some folks too much time before they start to reveal the other mask. The mask is the representative. I've heard some people say they're representative of what they want to present to you. And then after some time, if they're getting upset and something's not working quite the way they plan, they start to show it. It's not always that obvious. This is why you have to be discerning, okay? This is why you have to be discerning. Develop your relationship with Father God first and foremost, and be discerning. Gotta go. Ciao.